G'day guys, Greg here. Well, today I'm off to KFC again. They've brought back the KFC Zinger Pie. Now, I've never had one before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what it tastes like. Apparently it's really good, but we'll find out when we buy one, give it the old taste test, and I'll give it a score out of 10 as well. So, let's hit the road! Can I get the Zinger Pie and Chips, please? That's all today. $5 for a Zinger Pie and Chips. Now, I looked on the website and it said that one Zinger Pie was $5.95. I'm not too sure. The Zinger Pie and Chips sounds pretty good for $5. Awesome. Great, thank you. All right, well, how about we go park and suss this bad boy out? All right, well, let's see what we get for $5. Ooh, napkins, that's always good. Here's the chips, sweet ads, one of those small ones. And here's the Zinger Pie. Oh, I like the bag. Oh, have a look at that. Doesn't look too bad, and it's a good pie size as well. It's like a proper pie size. Looking good, and it's nice and hot too. Alright, well, how about we start off with the chips. They're small chips. I've already dropped one and I haven't even opened the box yet. Lucky it fell down here. Oh yeah. KFC chips. As we call them in America, fries. I wonder if they do call them fries in America. It's a bit soggy. Oh, that one was cold. Is that still frozen? Well, the rest seem alright. But I'll save those for later. Now I've cleansed my palate. I can suss this bad boy out a little better. Now, this is a good sized pie and it's a good weight too. And look at that. Looking pretty good. Looks good enough to eat. Of course it does. Anyway, I'm going to try some of this pastry. Crumbling everywhere, just like it probably should. Yeah. A little bit doughy. Let's see if I can lift this lid a bit and get a look at the pie guts there. So it looks, looks pretty good. Smoking hot. Looks like heaps of big chunks of chicken in there. And it's a nice colour. I just want to stick my finger in and just try the... Oh God, that's hot! Oh yeah. It's supposed to be the Zinger taste, which is that hot and spicy chicken. And it is, I can really taste the spiciness of it. Mixed in with some of their gravy as well. So, just trying the guts of it. Kind of tastes like a prawn spring roll or something. Oh, but it's got some kick. Yeah, it's got some real kick to it when you're just eating it straight from the pie. Oh, goodness me. Make sure you bring a defibrillator with you, just in case you have a heart attack. Do they have one nearby? I certainly hope they have them inside the KFC defibrillators. Is that how you say it? If you know, let me know down below, because I don't know, obviously. Okay, but let's have a bite and so we can see inside a bit more. Well, I mean, you know, it's not exactly really tasty. Like it just seems like it's lacking some salt, basically. Just tastes like it's lacking. I can't really taste the chicken, even though I must say, like there are. Let me see if I can get a piece. Well, there goes a piece there. But I felt a nice big piece. Look, there's a nice big piece of chicken there. So I mean, it's really the chicken in it's big and meaty, which is great. Probably like offcuts, of course, but that's fine. And the guts of the pie there, I mean, you can see it. It's quite chunky and there's lots of meat. And I'll tell you what, it is really spicy. Not really spicy, but it's definitely got that zinger kick. So if you're into your zinger burgers, I'm sure you'll like the kick of this. For me, I just feel like it's missing that KFC flavour. Some KFC herbs and spices. I think that really would have made this taste a whole lot better. It just tastes like a spicy chicken pie. That's lacking in seasoning. I mean, they could have seasoned it a whole lot better. KFC, I would have loved this to have some more 11 secret herbs and spices in it. And the pastry on it, it's a little bit doughy as well. Yeah, I mean this is crispier, but it's got a bit too much of a doughy sort of flavour. Oh no. It's gone all over my gear stick. Ah, don't you hate it when that happens? I know I do. Ah, what a shame. Oh well, the mouse that lives in my car will get some. So not all is lost. But I must say, you know, the further I get into this pie, the better it's tasting. Maybe it's a creeper. Maybe it's one of those ones that just creeps up on you, and the more you eat it, the more you want it. It's burning all over my thumb. Oh man, you gotta be careful. The one thing it is nice and hot. I mean, I would have been complaining if it was cold. And I probably would have preferred it even a little bit cooler. But I'll try not to complain too much. But it does come in the tray here. I think maybe I'd be holding it in the tray and making a pie holder out of that. But that wouldn't be really the Aussie thing to do, would it? I'd rather get that second-degree burn and then whinge and complain about it for the next couple of weeks. Good story to tell your mates at the office. A Zinger Pie burn. Workers' comp. Oh, I need 2 weeks off. Oh, why? Oh, I burnt my thumb on a Zinger Pie. Undoubtedly, someone will do that. I mean, I've heard worse. But, you know, this pie, it's okay. It's not too bad. I've had better. Not Zinger pies, but chicken pies. But it tastes all right. It was easy enough to eat. And for $5 with some chips, what more do you want? Well, I could have had a drink for an extra $1. So I could have got the pies, chips and a drink for $6. That's pretty good. So I'll just smash these. This thing of chips just seems to keep going and going. Kind of like oil reserves. I did try and say oil reserves then. Apparently they're filling back up again now. Maybe the earth just keeps producing it. And it's not made out of dinosaurs after all. Oil. Probably will last forever. We all thought it'd run out, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. That'll be good. I might drop a 12-litre truck engine in this car. Need to use up that oil somehow. Well, KFC's trying though. I mean, it's frying their chips in it. A different type of oil, but hey, oil's oil, right? No, it's not. There you go. KFC and chips for $5. What more do you want? Would I want more KFC and chips though? Well, I tell you what. Who doesn't love a KFC chip? I know I do. They were pretty average, but in general, they're usually really nice. A little more extra seasoning on them. What more do you want? The pie itself, like I said, you know, it sort of grew on me after a while. It wasn't great tasting, but it wasn't too bad either. I like the spiciness of it. I like how it warmed up my mouth. And, you know, it went down pretty easy. One of the bad things about it, I thought, was the pastry. I think they probably could have done a little bit better on the old pastry. Maybe whack some 11 herbs and spices into that thing. You know, just to give it that more KFC sort of thing, because if somebody had given me that without telling me it was a KFC Zinger Pie, I would never have guessed it was a KFC product. But for an all-over value, all-over flavour, all-over taste, all-over everything score for that, I'll tell you what, the value was great. The taste was okay. So for the score out of 10, I'm giving it a... well, let's think about it. Well, I reckon that deserves an 8.5 out of 10. The value was fantastic. The flavours were pretty good. It could have been better. But, I mean, for $5, what a great deal for lunch. Or $6 if you wanted to add a drink on. If I got the drink, $6, mate, I probably should really give it a 10 out of 10. But, you know me. I'm pretty tight when it comes to giving high scores. Anyway, there you go. The Zinger Pie and Chips. Would I go and get one again? Yeah, I would. Wasn't too bad. And for $5, you can't go wrong. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go and watch some more of my videos. Leave a comment. Thumb this video up if you enjoy this content. And I'll see you next time for my next review. See you then.
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the review